today I'm going to do something I don't usually do, and that is ride a bike as I receive it. We're talking about this particular Surly Crosscheck. I don't know what year this one is. This is like some weird kind of a, who knows what Surly calls that color. 3-speed internal hub. Never really loved those things, but I'm just going to try it out. And even the gentleman that had this put these Brooks grips on, these are very hard on the top. Like there's a little give here, but that is not comfortable. Also a fairly nice stem, Simwork stem, and I don't know what the handlebar is, but I believe this is like an old school 25.4, whatever that size is. Emergency contact info, that's interesting. Those seem like a decent tread pattern, and they're the rubber itself is very soft, very supple. So, you know, we got a pretty good deal on this bike. I don't know if the gentleman was just needed money or what, but I'm gonna ride it. I'm gonna take it out. It's warming up outside. It's like minus 16 Celsius, so, and sunny, and 0 wind. Still? Yeah, no wind whatsoever. So this is like a perfect day to play, and it's a Saturday, so come on, you gotta get out. The one thing I need to do is just adjust the brakes a little bit. They're a little bit skewed, so I just need to adjust the tension, kind of get them centered again so that I'm not working any harder than I need to be. I'm also going to make a selfie stick, a bicycle selfie stick, kind of like what Russ Roca did real quick, because I'm going to take out my new camera, my R, and I want to try and get some decent photos of this thing while I'm out, just for fun. You know, it's a nice day, let's take some pictures. Okay, bicycle selfie stick. I think it's important to have this part wide so it stops it from rocking, and then we'll just kind of play around with this one for a while, and if it works, I'm actually going to TIG one out of some steel tubing and then make some type of a quick release so I can store it on a bike and just pop it off for when I want to take bicycle pictures. Selfie stick works. Let's see if these pictures did. Alright. Set up for a little ride. Also, I don't care what the thermometer on the side of our house says. It's not minus 15. I checked on the weather network and they said it's minus 22. And it feels more like a minus 22. Alright, so definitely riding into the wind. It is a super quick little test, and I honestly thought I liked the ratio more, but literally that was just on my driveway, so you can't really tell. I'm in the second gear right now. It's not easy. You know, I'm a little bit downhill, and I'm finding I'm working. I'd like to spin a little quicker, but then if I shift to first gear, it's a little fast. I don't know. I've just generally not liked the ratio between the gears on any 3-speed hub I've ever ridden. Oh, well, this looks like a good spot for a selfie. Let's test out that stick. Leave that there for now, and I'm gonna shove you guys right in the snow. coming. Anyways, I think we're gonna cruise on anyways. Okay. Yeah, I definitely am going to do something with this. I don't know why people keep trying to make, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's personal preference, but I just find the gearing on this is not acceptable. And I'd rather have a single speed than a 3-speed internally geared hub. I've got a nice photo spot over this way. We'll head down there. Ooh, this is nice. The slightest breeze, like it's not windy today, but the slightest breeze when you're riding into it, oh, what a difference it makes. I feel 10 times warmer right now than I was before. I think it's beautiful here. Some people think it's gross. I love where I live. If that hill wasn't there, we would have an amazing view of the Rocky Mountains. Well, it's funny, I thought that, like I was planning on maybe changing the stem, the bars, the grips, but I really did think I would have the 3-speed on there. I thought, oh, I think this 3-speed seems different, but it's just the difference between them. Between first and second is a huge gap. Between second and third is a smaller gap. I think they should have them lower gears, you know, where you spend most of your time riding on flat stuff, having 2 close gears down low, and then maybe a high gear if you're on a downhill and you want to make time. But former NHL player owns this field. Actually a really nice guy. Funny, I was out for a run one morning and he's like, hey, how are you? I'm your new neighbor. Well, he lives in the city, but I said, hey. Well, I won't say his name, I don't know if it matters, but he's like, how do you know who I am? I'm like, you played for the Calgary Flames? I mean, come on, dude. But nice guy. And made his money in the NHL. And focusing on farming, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, here's a good photo spot. There. Just listen to that though. I love that. You know, it's a Saturday. People aren't at work. It's just not that busy of a part of the world. See this lightest little breeze going this way, so riding back home, I'm gonna get a lot colder. But I'm gonna set up here, see if we can get some nice photographs, and then ride home. Fun little tiny micro adventure. Oh, wind is picking up. It's a good time to get back home. Oh dear, is it ever picking up? Oh, I tell you what, a little bit of wind can make such a difference when you're outside in cold weather. I can't believe how stiff these woolly straps are. Oh yeah, that's a pain with the cameras in the cold. You got to give them some time to thaw out. As long as you don't open it, what you never want to do is open up, like detach the lens while it's frosty. Because what happens is frost will get in there. These things are weather sealed. You see how frosty it is. It's getting all frosted up everywhere. As long as we leave it closed while it warms up, should be good. So. Also, loving the GoPro 10. I have 7, I've got a session 4. The reason I bought the 10 is because none of my other GoPros work proper. This one, I turn it on, it turns on and it records. I turn it off and it turns off. And the files are just the files. This is the best, most reliable GoPro I've ever had. And I think I've owned 7 of them. So, let's have a look at the things I'm going to change out. I do believe this 3-speed hub is going to have to go. Just not loving it. Not loving it at all. Tires, like, brakes, keep those. Nothing wrong with V-brakes. A little old school. I'll be putting a different saddle on. This was one that came with it. And you got these little fender thingies. I might actually make a frame bag for this bike. This might be a fun little project. I've got a bunch of good material. I'll make like a partial frame bag so I can still use all the water bottle holders. Water bottle cage mounting spots. Selfie stick works good. I think I might actually legit build one out of some steel. So if I had a partial frame bag, a little bigger than some of them, maybe like down to here, still give me access to both water bottles. Yeah, the wheels are great. Nothing wrong with them. Alex Adventure rims, you know, standard fare for a cross check, something like this. I've actually got Alex Adventure rims on Surly hubs. So this is Surly front hub. So I've got a Surly back hub. So basically I've got the exact same rims on single speed. So it's got the flip-flop track hub. So that, and it's spaced out for cross check. It's the 135 or whatever instead of 110 or whatever track bike is. So I think that is going to be the case. This wheel's coming off. I'm putting our other one on. Anyways, there's my wonderful garage heater. And that was fun. Anyways, we'll make a project of this. I'm going to swap out the bars. I really like this. Is the first SimWorks thing I've ever owned, but a little far of a reach, and I just want different bars. Definitely swap out the grips. Brakes, like I say, they're just standard. No reason to change them. Everything else is great. But yeah, kind of excited to have another bike. Not that I need another bike, but hey, when the price is right, and this price was right. I don't necessarily like saying how much I pay for stuff because different parts of the world, pricing is always different. But anyways, yeah. Oh, the pedals too. These are All City, Minneapolis, it says, or MPLS, All City Cycles, but these things are small, like really small. I noticed, especially with my winter boots on, is like the boots are hanging out to here, so I'm definitely swapping these out. Although they're really nice, kind of like them. These are probably good for my daughter or something. Maybe she'll get these pedals, but not. You know, it's got the narrow, wide race face chainring. Nothing to complain about on this bike. For the price I paid, I'm really happy with it, and I can do with it as I want. Turn it into what I want, and it's just another bicycle. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.